and now their second round pick.
To announce the Carolina Panthers selection, please welcome, from Nebraska, the 38th overall pick in the 1999 draft by the Carolina Panthers, defensive end Mike Rucker.
In the 2012 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Amini Selatolu, guard, Midwestern State.
Kansas City Chiefs, a year removed from winning the AFC West.
To announce the Kansas City Chiefs selection, please welcome, from Nebraska, the 74th overall selection of the 1993 draft by the Chiefs, guard Will Shields.
With the 44th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Jeff Allen, guard, University of Illinois.
With the 58th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Lavonte David, linebacker, Nebraska.
Buccaneers are having, I think, the best draft of anybody. This kid here, Lavonte David, Miami Northwestern High School, went to junior college, shows up at Nebraska. Everybody says he's too short, you're not big enough. Find the guy with the ball and you'll find Lavonte David. He makes plays all over the field. Great lateral playmaking ability. I've seen him as a good blitzer, good take-on strength. He can cover backs out of the backfield. I saw him cover the Michigan State receivers in no-back situations. This kid is an outstanding football player. He eats, sleeps, breathes football. Put him and Mark Barron in the huddle together. Way to go, Buccaneers. You added two outstanding defensive players. I really like Lavonte David.
John, I said this week, you reminded me a lot of Derek Brooks. You know Derek Brooks better than anybody. Did you see any of that on film?
I don't compare people to Derek Brooks, but Lavonte David has a lot of similar traits. He's not real tall. He's slippery, instinctive, passionate every snap. Don't take him off the field. He'll impact this franchise. They need help desperately at linebacker.
Johnny is one of my top 25 players. I put that big board together on ESPN.com starting in August all the way through the year. Lavonte David was in the top 25. So you're talking about getting this kid at 57? Tampa Bay, I agree with you, John. Barron, Doug Martin, Lavonte David, they're football players.
So LSU, another corner comes off the board there. And Mel, we talked about him earlier. Jared Crick goes to the Texans.
What Bill Polian's been preaching at the second day is, say, guys, it fits your system. And I think when you look at Jared Crick and for Wade Phillips in that defense, you had a J.J. Watt who had a heck of a rookie year. You have guys like Connor Barwin and Brian Cushing and Brooks Reed that are hard workers and can go after in practice and in games. Jared Crick, 19 sacks and 143 tackles as a sophomore and junior. People say, well, he had Ndamukong Suh when he was young. When he didn't have Suh, he was still productive. Then he had torn pectoral muscle this year, sent him to the sidelines, was limited in terms of the games he played in. That's why his stock dropped some, and maybe an early to mid-second into the fourth round. I still thought, Todd, he would be a second-round pick, maybe late 2, early 3. They're in the late fourth round. You watch Jared Crick, productive, hard-nosed, hard-working, now with J.J. Watt and Jared Crick. You got two guys who can stop the run and give you high effort, high intensity every down.
Quick, violent hands and good quickness. This guy plays his tail off.
As a backup, special teams guy early in his career to have a chance of making that Detroit Lions football team.
Alfonzo Dennard goes to New England. Right, he really stepped up in 2010 opposite Prince Amukamara, and when teams were really trying to pick on him, had a great season. Came into 2011 projected as a potential late first to second round prospect. Didn't have a great season. 5'10", 204 pounds, average speed, 4.55 in the 40-yard dash. Short arms, and that's not a good combo. You look at the success of a lot of cornerbacks in the league, they usually have great top-end speed and combined with those long arms. His ball skills are below average. 4 interceptions as a 3-year starter. I like his man-to-man instincts. I think he's physical at times. He can press guys, but he struggles to recover when the ball's in the air, and there are times where he just gets beat with double moves. He doesn't have that ideal mirror quickness, if you will. if you're not a great playmaker and you have some off-the-field issues or some baggage, Trey, that's when a slide like this tends to happen.
Well, and that baggage, unfortunately for Dennard, is very recent. Last
Right.
Saturday, he was arrested on suspicion of assaulting a Lincoln police officer. The allegations are that he and another man were fighting outside a bar. A police officer tried to intervene. Dennard got in there, pushed a police officer, allegedly punched him in the face. It eventually took 4 officers to try and control Dennard. And again, that's the issue here. He's been charged with 3rd-degree assault of an officer, resisting arrest, and 3rd-degree assault. So there are some serious issues that Dennard is going to have to face before we go forward with this process of assimilating into the
Nick
NFL.
Saban, Doug Martin, you applauded his running style. Lavonte David, Todd, I raved about him all year. You were there as well, talking about what a great player. Is he going to be Derek Brooks? Maybe that's an exaggeration, that comparison, but he shows signs that he could be in that league. Keith Tandy has ability, good made plays at West Virginia, get the 2 former Mountaineers, but at the top of that draft, 3 impact players. A running back that's going to help out LeGarrette Blount, who lacked consistency last year, had a down sophomore year and fumbled some. So he'll give him some security, and those 2 defensive players. The guy I want to see for Tampa Bay is Gerald McCoy. Step forward, and Dominican Sue's already done it. Gerald McCoy has not. Everybody said, oh, he's going to be the pass rusher. He's going to be better than Sue. He's got to step it up and be a quality defensive tackle.
These are 3 of the top 36 players that I had in this year's draft. And for one team to get 3 of the top 36 and to fit the philosophy of becoming more physical and Greg Schiano running the football, I mean, you have to be thrilled if you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, how the things went on Thursday.
I was just glad to see you jumped on the Lavonte David bandwagon.
Oh, no. Folks, I mean, I just lost my Mr. Irrelevant. Don't get me started.
We have come to that portion of the program.
Yep.
We are at the 250th.
Do I get a second pick?